Hi, I hope everybody's doing well. So I'm here for the intuitive message for this week. Today I decided not to use cards because there are so many messages coming in and I just have to share what has been shown so far. And I guess the most important part of the message of today's message is for us to pay attention, to be really, really present and pay attention to ourselves, pay attention to our words, pay attention to the world around us, to animals that may show up for you, like in different ways. Like you can see them in nature, you can keep on seeing them on TV, or they can be on a dream or people mentioning. Whatever way it is, like if you're seeing something that is catching your attention, search for its meaning. You can just connect to yourself and see what messages comes, what you think that it actually means, and that is your truth. So that is enough. You don't have to go deeper. But if you don't feel that connection, if you if you cannot tap into the message, you can just do some research. Just go online and search like meaning of this bird or whatever it is. For me, there was a lot of foxes in the past days. And so I had to go and say, okay, what does that mean to me? And there are lots of meanings to fox, but like I would have to see what is true for me in that situation. So it's very beautiful and it's out there. That was the first thing. So pay attention to what is around. And for that, we have to be present, which is also something that is required right now. If you think the future does not exist, it's in your mind. You're creating the possibilities and you're trying to tap into some. And that's normal to do so. Tap into something that is joyful when you're doing that. If it's something that worries you, um, if there's a reason for this worry, do what you can to prevent this outcome, but do not get connected to bad outcomes. Otherwise, we may just bring this into our lives, right? Kind of materialize it, and we don't want. And the past also does not really exist. It's a memory, right? But you cannot tap into it. You cannot change what happened. You can change the thoughts around what happened. You can change the vibration connected to that memory. But it is what it is. And so it belongs in the past. Unless we're healing, and then we can work around that in order to bring a different perspective and a different vibration and so on. But it's anything that we're doing, it's happening in the present. So if we're healing the past and we're working with this energy, it's happening right now. If we are trying to project a nice future for ourselves, it's happening in the now. The actions must be taken right now. So be present, be pay attention to yourself, pay attention to your thoughts, like I'm saying, pay attention to your words. Your words create your reality to you. Your brain cannot always distinguish what is true and what is not. So be mindful of how you speak about yourself. That's a very big one. We may say something silly for us, but we keep on bringing that belief into our system. Like I used to say that I was clumsy growing up. That was true. But maybe it became truer than it had to be because I truly believed in that. So I would be afraid of taking different steps in different directions because I knew how clumsy I was. Again, there were reasons for that. And I came to understand later on, like how it is like to wear this physical body and the challenges that have to be on my way, or even like breaking things to clear energy and things like that. There's always a reason behind. But at the time, I was just saying, oh no, I can't do this, I'm clumsy. So we gotta stop this kind of belief. we are to connect to beliefs, may they be good, like, hey, I'm smart. Oh, I can do this. I know, I trust in myself, I believe in myself, I'm able to, I'm worthy, and all of that. So cultivate good beliefs and understand that words have power. Remember, spelling, right? The words we spell, they are casting spells around. Be mindful as how you speak about others too, because we are sending this vibration there, and it affects them, affects us, affects the listener, and everything that is around. So there's we should not judge anybody and leave alone like the concept of gossiping and things of the sort. That doesn't bring any good to anybody, it just harms people, including yourself. So be mindful of those things. And another thing that came really, really strong was like trust, trust in the plan. So for that, uh, we must believe that there's like a greater intelligence. You can call this God, you can call the universe, you can call spirit, you can call whatever you want, but there must be something bigger than us that is helping, that is playing uh, in our favor for our highest good at all times. And when we believe in that, it's not as if like everything becomes perfect, but we gain perspective. If we just open ourselves up to that possibility that things are happening for us, for our highest good, then we open ourselves to understanding different perspectives. We open ourselves to understanding a big picture. We can slowly detach from the ego, from this persona, this role that we are playing here, and we can see beyond. We can say, hey, that thing was not nice. I do not encourage this. I I would never replicate this, but that happened to teach me this kind of lesson, how to deal with the situation, how to grow strong on this, how to have boundaries, how to then teach other people to deal with similar situations or maybe things that could have been worse for others, and that through our knowledge and wisdom we were able to prevent or to help them through. So if we just detach from what happened to us, to the idea what happened to us, and try to see from the lenses of what happened for us, how things happened for us, it helps. It helps a lot. We learn a lot, we grow a lot, and then we are able to spread this now perceived, now this wisdom, right? We got the knowledge and we tapped into our heart, we understood it, and we transformed this into wisdom, and we are able to share it with other people and help. So keep that in mind. You are loved. There's things are always playing out for your highest good, even if you cannot see it right now. There's always something beautiful being uh, built, maybe for the future generations, maybe for the people that are going to cross your path, maybe for your future self. And live light, be present, understand that we can create the future as long as we are living in the present and making the best of it, being mindful of our words, of the world around us, and of what is true for us. Love you. Thank you.